Hey y'all, it's Mandy, and this is my weight loss update. If you are just finding my channel and you don't know, I had gastric sleeve surgery in June of 2020. And since then I have had a tummy tuck, had some regain of around 20 pounds, I think it was. And during the same time of me recovering after my tummy tuck and having that regain due to being immobile and making the wrong food choices, my body decided it wanted to go full-blown menopause, which made it harder for me to drop more weight, to get closer to my goal. I was not at my goal weight when I had my tummy tuck. And I'm going to do an update on that and talk about all that, and we'll talk about if I regret that decision. If I wish I would have waited till I got to my goal weight and why. Okay, and so during all of that happening, my thyroid decided it wanted to go bonkers, so I had to go on medication for that. I decided I wanted to try GLP-1 to help me get to my goal weight. I am type 2 diabetic, so my insurance does pay for my medication. I know a lot of people don't have insurance that will cooperate, and I hate that, but my high weight, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you my numbers. Or no, first, let me touch base with something I mentioned in my last update, which was my week 41, and this is now week 45, so this update is way overdue. I think I gave y'all a little what I ate this week and my numbers in a short, but didn't do a sit down talk, so I'm just going by our last sit down chit chat on my numbers. But in my last video I had mentioned that because my exercise is being kind of interrupted due to issues with the surgery, or my shoulder. I did meet with the surgeon, by the way. I have to have 3 months of physical therapy, and then we'll revisit the surgery. And even if I do end up needing the surgery, my insurance is still going to require 3 months of physical therapy before they'll even pay for the surgery. So regardless, that's got to happen. And I'm getting steroid shots in my shoulder, and that'll happen every 6 weeks. So, but I'll do that in another video. I just said that and then I started talking about it. I was on the 7.5 when I talked to you last, and I was debating on going up to the 10 milligrams to see if I would do okay on it, and if I could kind of balance out the amount of exercise that I'm able to do at this point with the calories that I'm able to consume, and still have enough energy to make it through my day, but drop a little more weight, put me in more of a deficit with my calories than I could do, or since I can't create as large of a deficit with exercise right now. That's what I was trying to say. So I need to create that deficit. Basically what I was trying to say was with food, because I can't. I said that right, didn't I? Shit, y'all. Already right out the gate. Y'all know I stumble over my words, and I have notes, so it doesn't really matter. It's just a me thing. But anyway, we did go up to the 10 milligrams, and I just started I just finished my first box of 10 milligrams. Just took my 4th shot of that. And for y'all that have followed this journey along with me, You may or may not remember me mentioning when I started the 7.5 that I was having this odd sensation. I still don't know if it's a side effect of the shot, because in true form, I forgot to mention it to my doctor. I should probably make myself a note and call her tomorrow before I do another shot. But anyway, this weird sensation where my skin, it just feels like sensitive to touch. Not pain is a strong word for it. It's uncomfortable. Like certain places, just like there was one day I had to take my socks off because the top of my sock, where it was landing on my ankle, the sock was hurting me, causing pain on just one leg. There was another day that I had on this shirt that the seam inside the shirt going down like the side, when it would rub up, just touch my skin, it was uncomfortable. Things like that. I'm sure it's like something to, a nerve condition or something, but I need to find out if the shot could be setting that off. But that has started again. It had happened like I want to say the first month on 7.5. And so this being my first month on the 10 milligram, and then it's, I'm having it happen again. I'm really starting to wonder if it's the shock causing something weird happening with that. But the nausea that I had in the beginning, which wasn't too bad on the 2.5 or the 5, but with the 7.5, I did have more, increased nausea. I've been struggling with that since starting the 10 milligram. And this being my 4th shot on the 10 milligram, I was really hoping that that would start to dissipate, but as of this week, the 4th shot, it has not. I got myself some more of the ginger chews that I showed you before. Those do help some, and my ride or die chewy Tums, I don't know what I'd do without those. Those help. So I mean, it's not anything that I'm like, it's interrupting my day, just enough to annoy me as far as the nausea. Bathroom situation, not much to talk about because ain't much happening. But I did buy some, what is it called? Magnesium citrate. And I think I'm going to just do a little bit of that a day, not even a whole dose, just to see, kind of use it as a stool softener. Because if I take the full dose that I'm supposed to take, or that the bottle says to take, or like with the colonoscopy, it'll be explosive things happening in there, and I don't want that. So I'll let y'all know in the next video if that helps. But I mean, at the end of the day, you're only going to dispose of what you put in your body. So I mean, of course, if you're on a GLP-1, you're eating less, so you're going to go to the bathroom less, which is why, another reason why it's important to eat. Now, I know, like with myself, I forget to eat because I'm not hungry. A lot of times, my first, sign that I need to eat is not physical hunger. It's that I feel weak, lightheaded, and sometimes it's I have nausea. So it's like I have nausea because I haven't ate, and then I'm nauseous because I did eat something wrong. Hold on, hot flash. But I'm not sure she was saying it as a compliment. But immediately I was like, girl, thank you. It's been a long time since I've been called that. I've been called a lot of things, but skinny has not been one of them. I don't care. Now, do I look the way that I want to look ultimately and in the end? No. But if this has to be like my temporary spot in order for me to shed the fat. If I have to do that and then concentrate on building muscle, then so be it. That's just what we're going to do. Now, with more weight loss comes more loose skin. And people will argue, oh, well, if you intermittent fast, you can avoid loose skin and you won't have loose skin. I hate it whenever people say that and they're just using that general statement or just like putting everybody under that blanket statement. Because there's a lot of factors that play into that, y'all. Your age, how long was you overweight, how much was you overweight, how many times did you lose and gain weight, just a lot of things. Do you smoke? Do you stay hydrated? There's a lot. And to me, if having weight loss surgery is not like the most extreme form of intermittent fasting, then I don't know what intermittent fasting is, I don't guess. So there's that. And then people will say, well, if you lose weight slowly, you won't have the extra skin. I lost weight slowly. The first time I lost 80 pounds. And I had loose skin. And I was lifting weights. But I still had some loose skin. Now, not like I do now. But I'm down a lot more than 80 pounds now. And I'm older. So, like I said, it all takes a toll. Like this. I'm not even 50. And I'm ready for just a lower facelift. I'm ready for it. So, yeah, it's one of the things that just comes with the territory. If you have lost a massive amount of weight and you're of a certain age and your skin don't have the elasticity that it used to have, it's just... But I'd rather deal with loose skin than being morbidly obese, because loose skin is not as detrimental to your health. Now, it can cause some skin rashes and skin issues and discomfort and all that, but being morbidly obese was, could take me out a lot quicker than loose skin. So I just took the trade-off. But I've used creams, devices, and there's things that, will help improve it some, but in the end, it's going to take a great surgeon, and I happen to know one, so. But anyway, I'll go ahead and give you my numbers. And I have loose skin on my arms, my legs. My ass just looks like a plate of flapjacks now. Flapjacks. Flat was the right word. But I know that once I start lifting weights the way that I want to, and really focusing on that, and I know I sound like a broken record with this weightlifting thing, but I have had to start and stop, mainly because of my calorie intake. And y'all, I would exhaust myself. Like I would damn near pass out sometimes. And then it would be like 2 days and I would be on the couch because I just didn't have the energy to function. And so I was like, well, let me just quit again, because I can't lay on the couch for 2 days after that kind of intense workout. And then I was like, okay, baby steps, let me just hit it easy and not do these long workouts, lower my weight and lower the reps, just do 1 or 2 sets and this and that. And then the shoulder thing happened. So I'm just at this point just rolling with it and doing what I can, and not going to let any of this stuff discourage me. That's all I can do. That's all you can do. Just roll with it. Tomorrow's another day. And it'll all be okay. We're going to be okay. Now, I could probably... Hold on, fan, y'all. I could still do better with my lower body workouts than I have been. But I just haven't done it. So, yeah, that's another reason why my ass looks like a plate of pancakes. Nobody's fault but mine. So, but we can build up some muscle after we get the calories lined out and the shoulder lined out and all that. So it'll be all right. It'll be all right. I will say though, the loose skin is bugging me, but surprisingly, I do not have loose skin on my belly where I have my tummy tuck. So that's a bonus. Okay, so now you're going to see my, oh wait, I need to tell you my numbers. Got ahead of myself. Okay, so my high weight before my VSG surgery in June of 2020 with Dr. Samuel Rossi at CAMC in Charleston, West Virginia, my high weight was 259.6. The day of surgery, I weighed in on the hospital scale at 250. And then I had a tummy tuck. I got down to 177, had my tummy tuck, and then I told you what happened after that. I got back up to 199.9. And I had already been looking at the shot Saxenda. And so that was the day I went to see my doctor and asked for Saxenda. She told me to give her a week and let her research it. She called me back and said, your shot's called in at the pharmacy. Insurance paid for it initially. But then after, I think, like 2 months, they was like, nope, we're not going to pay for that anymore. But I happen to be type 2 diabetic, so she called in Mounjaro. They approved it. Been on it ever since. With the Saxenda, I got back down to the 177, and that's what I weighed when I started Mounjaro. Last check-in with you, or sit-down chitty chat, I weighed in at 139.4. This week, I weighed in at 135. So, that means that from the day of my surgery, I've lost 115 pounds. Since I started the GLP-1, I've lost 64.9 pounds, and I have lost a total of 124.6 pounds. So, yeah, there's going to be some loose skin with that amount of weight loss. And honestly, I've still got some body fat on my back that is it's shedding slowly but surely. I can tell the difference. But I was hoping to just stay around 140 and just, hit it in the gym, hit it with the weight lifting, and just kind of let that balance out how I did before with the weightlifting. But it's looking like it's not going to happen in that order. So, will the scale go down some more? Probably. Probably because I went up to 10 milligrams. Because I can't, again, create or maintain the deficit that I need to maintain to hit my goals. So, the deficit had to be created with the nutrition, the diet. So, yeah, that's that. So now you're going to see what I ate this week. I know it was a lot of words. Probably a lot of words I didn't need to say, but I'll edit out what I can. But, okay, y'all. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, I'd appreciate it if you do that. I'm over on the TikTok too, which happens to be back up and running. But I hope you didn't delete your app, because people who deleted the app are now having trouble downloading it again. And that's not just hearsay on the Book of Faces. My daughter can't get her app back. So, but I'm over there too, and on Pinterest. And Instagram, I'm the Sleep Nana everywhere, but on the TikTok, I am the Sleep Nana 1. Oh, okay, my shoulder just popped. So yeah, go follow me on the other spots and say hi, and I'll follow you back. All right, y'all. I'm gonna edit this down to where it's, hopefully I can, to where it's less rambling and not as annoying. So, all right, y'all. Be blessed. See you in a week, hopefully. With another update, as long as nothing happens on this with my weight. And like I said, I'm going to do an update on my tummy tuck and talk a little bit more about that, hopefully this week I'll be able to get that in there too. Okay. See y'all in a week, but I'll be dropping some shorts in for sure if I don't get to do an extra sit down chitty chat. All right, y'all. Be nice and be quiet. Bye, y'all. Thanks for watching. Since everything has happened, I've just had to get skinny. I've gotten skinny. I'm skinny, y'all. I never thought I would say that. And somebody said to me the other day, like, God, you're skinny. Okay, so years ago, I lost weight prior to surgery and ended up gaining it back. But my physical goals has always been to be lean with good muscle mass, visible muscle tone. For myself personally, I did used to look like that. And I'm not going to say, and then kids happened, and then life happened, because kids and life happen to a lot of people, and they still keep up with that physique. I just didn't do it. Nobody to blame but myself. But at the same time, I'm not one to cry over spilled milk. I'm more of a, okay, that happened. Let's just start from where we are now and do what we can. So that's what I've been doing, and I've kind of always had that mindset. But the things that I've needed and had to work on the most has been not being so hard on myself. And I talked to you about that in the last video. Go check out what I said in that one. And I'm doing a lot better with the negative thoughts and self-talk. So my approach in the past has been to build muscle and lose fat at the same time, which is tricky. It's possible. It can be done. People do it. You just have to really be dialed in on your nutrition. That's the key. But I'm not an expert. I have no degree in that type of thing, so I'm not going to speak too much on that. There's a lot of people here on YouTube that are experts in that. You can go check their videos out. Mind Pump is my favorite to watch. But anyway, so with me having weight loss surgery and now being on a GLP-1 and now this shoulder, I've had to kind of just accept that this is not going to be done in the order in which I want it to be done. I wanted to see the muscle coming through the shedded fat all at the same time. Just two birds, one stone, if you know what I mean. And it's just not going to happen that way. When I took that approach before, I will say, I did get mentally frustrated because that approach does take longer. It is harder. Like I said, you have to really track and dial in your nutrition. And it was just a lot mentally. And I let the scale brain F me. And when you're building muscle, you cannot make the scale your like end all be all. You just can't. Now I'm also not going to tell you that muscle weighs more than fat, because it don't. I said what I said. It don't. A pound is a pound. If you've got a pound of muscle and you've got a pound of fat, you still got a pound of something. You still got a pound of two things. What muscle is more dense. It's more compact, so it takes up less space. It's a volume thing, not a weight thing. A pound of fat is not going to look as sexy as a pound of muscle, in my opinion.
get up in the middle of the night, turn the.
Yeah. Look at me. You looking?
Amazing. It gives you places to take notes.
Today's wild card coverage is powered by Verizon. Verizon Super Bowl Fan Fest. A Super Bowl experience like no other. You in?
Don't slide. Split.